What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video from Featured Tech. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Witseer video projector. Now, before we get deep into the video, make sure to subscribe for more awesome content like this. Let's get into it. Let me now unbox the projector and show you what you get. This projector goes for $140 on Amazon. And right off the bat, you're greeted with the remote. So we're just going to remove this and put it to the side for now. The remote does have a little bit of weight to it. Now putting this aside. In this box you have your power cable and power adapter. So we're going to put that aside for now. Put the box aside as well. And then this is just more boxes. And then finally you have the projector itself right here. And then right here you have your user manual. First impressions, I really notice how well built this projector is. It does have a little bit of weight to it, but not a crazy amount. And as far as how tall it is actually very compact comparing to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. As you can see right here, it's not much taller than the iPhone 12 Pro Max, so it's very compact for very small spaces. Now let me give you a walk around of the projector. So obviously right here you have your lens, and then up here you have your power button, and then on the back you have a place to connect your power cable. This is a wired projector, not wireless. You also have a place for your USB, so you can connect something like your Amazon stick or Roku. You have an HDMI input. Then you have two different options for your audio cable, so you can connect a speaker to it as well. Moving on now to features, this is an LCD projector that features 5500 lumens that gives it a very decent brightness. It also features two 3-watt speakers as well, so in case that you don't want to use your TV speaker, it does have speakers as well, and I'll be sharing my thoughts on those speakers later in the video. It also has a native focus of 1920 by 1080p. So after plugging in the projector, as you can see, the screen is blurry, and I actually did look over the instruction manual, and turns out it's just a zoom issue. So if I just decrease the zoom a little bit, as you can see, the screen begins to be a lot more sharp. So I'm going to decrease it a little bit more, and there you go. You can see everything now. You can see all the settings, and I'm going to select now external device. And I have my MacBook plugged in through HDMI, so that way it mirrors the image or the video on my computer screen. So I'm going to select external drive, and then I'm going to move up with the arrow, and then I'm going to select HDMI, and then it's going to mirror my video that I have up on my MacBook, which is the video that I have up regarding the Unz Angle 3, where I do a volume test and a speaker test for the Unz speaker. Now, I'm going to be playing this through the projector so you can hear how the projector sounds. And I already listened to it. I didn't really like it, but let me know what you all think. So that was a bit of a sound test that you can listen to, and this was playing through the speakers on the projector, and this was at volume level 26, so about a quarter of the way there of max volume. Now I'm going to play some copyright-free HD footage so you can really see the projector in action. issues I noticed with this projector, starting with the most concerning one, is the fact that it just suddenly turned off. I'm not kidding. It suddenly turned off. Now, while the red or orange light right here is on, which means it's on standby and ready to be powered on, it is not powering on whatsoever. I tried everything. So I tried using the power button up top and pressing on that and even holding it down. And as you can see, I'm holding it down right now for a few seconds and there's nothing. Also, I tried pressing from the remote, the power button right here. As you can see, nothing. Before I move on to the second issue, I just want to give a little bit of, data regarding the first issue, which is the fact that the projector was on for about an hour before this happened. Otherwise, before that, I haven't had the chance to use the projector for about a day or two. And when I did, I used it tonight for about an hour to continue testing it, and it completely turned off on me. But the light is still on for standby, and it turned off after an hour of use. And in case any of you are wondering, I tried the most basic troubleshooting step there is, which is simply unplugging the power button or unplugging the power cord and plugging it back in, and I get the same red light. I wait a second, and then once I do, I grab my remote again and I try to press the power button, and nothing. Unresponsive, still stuck on the red light. And same thing, if I take the power button up here and then press on that or even hold it, nothing. The second issue I have with this projector is regarding the remote and its response to the remote. And that is, unless you're pointing the remote directly behind the projector, that light and the projector are not going to respond to the remote unless you're pointing directly behind it. If you're pointing and trying to use the remote to the side, just like this, it's not going to respond. It has to be from behind. And that is very obnoxious if you have like an L-shaped couch and you have the projector, in the middle of the living room. You're going to have to go behind the projector to utilize the remote. Now let me share with you my thoughts about this projector and whether I think it's worth the $140. Now the short answer to that question is no. I do not think it's worth $140 and I do not recommend it. Here's why. The first reason has to do with focus. Now, this projector does not offer automatic focus, but you can manually adjust it on the remote. And for some reason, when I was using it, I was never able to fully get the focus perfectly. It was always just a little bit blurry and it was always bothering me. And that's just so annoying. And also when I'm connecting the device again via HDMI, it never saves that focus again for that device or that HDMI setting. So when you connect a new device, so if you're using an iPad at one point and then you're trying to connect it to your iPhone or laptop, whatever the case may be, you're losing that focus again. So you have to redo the focus and readjust it all over again. The second issue I had with this projector was brightness. I wish this projector was just a little bit more brighter, because then it would have made it a little bit better than what it is now. Because I see that when I use it with my iPad, it does have the 1080p native resolution that it is talking about, but it is not bright as it should be. For the third reason, I'm going to be combining two issues and putting them together. Starting with the fact that the remote, you have to directly use it behind the projector. I already mentioned this, but it's just so annoying to me because when I was using it, I was testing out in the office and I was sitting on a chair to the side. And every time I needed to adjust the volume, adjust the focus, I had to get up and go directly behind the projector to use it. The next issue is the fact that this projector costs $140. And I feel that that is overpriced by about $50 at least. I think it should be lower and a lot lower. And because of its lack of technology features, like it doesn't have autofocus, it doesn't have a higher resolution. There's so many things that this projector lacks, but yet it is so big and bulky and it's $140. So this was my unboxing and review of the Witseer 1080p LCD projector. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Hope you have a great day. Take care.